Brittany, you've been talking to police, I understand. How often do you talk to them?
Every other day.
Every other
Whenever
day?
they have an update.
Have they given you information, new information?
No.
Any new details?
No, I've asked.
Are they still questioning you about Derion Vence?
They'll ask me questions about information, like his card information or accounts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Credit card? Okay. So you talk to police every other day. You're still talking to them?
Of course.
Have you talked to Derion Vence since he was arrested?
No.
Has he tried to reach out to you?
No.
Do you plan to visit him?
No.
You're done.
Yes.
Derion was arrested, I believe, at his brother's house. Have you talked to his brother?
Next question.
Have you talked to any of his family members?
We have spoken to the brother.
Both
Yes.
of you? And
that's how he was really arrested. But we'll talk about that more. But we have talked with the brother, and that's actually what helped play a role in getting him arrested.
can you say what was said?
No, not right now. But I do believe, for a fact, they were helping him hide out, and I do believe that a few of them know a whole lot more of what really went down with Maleah than what they've said.
Brittany, I know this is a tough question, but I have to ask. You've been vilified in social media. You've been followed. You've been harassed. People think you are partly to blame for what happened. What do you say to those people?
People are entitled to their own opinions. I remember looking at situations and being on the outside looking in, doing exactly what they're doing to me. I know my truth. And I loved my child. And can nobody take that from me, no matter how they feel. I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I am, and nobody is. How dare you?
The family of Maleah's father, the Davis family, says you knew what was going on in the home and you failed to protect your daughter.
Move on from that. Don't answer that. Move on from that.
You can't answer that.
No, that goes into CPS. Move on from that.
We got a lot of questions on Facebook from viewers. People wanted to know, why did you leave your kids with Derion Vence when you went to your father's memorial?
I didn't pay for my ticket. My aunt did.
So you're saying you couldn't afford to take them with you?
Exactly.
Could you not have placed them with other family members? Your mother, an aunt?
My aunt doesn't live here.
What about the Davis family?
The Davis family, Peyton went. Maleah could have went too.
And why didn't she?
They should have asked for her. I didn't even know that they wanted to come get Pey. They told me last minute.
So when you left, you had no concern that Vence could or would harm your child?
No.
And you also got to understand, she's dealing with the death of her father. She's dealing with trying to get out of town to get to the services for her father. She's dealing with the stress of all of them trying to raise funds from here to Massachusetts to take care of the services of her father, because that was a test for the family to get the father buried. So she's going through all of that. And, hindsight is 20/20. I guarantee you, had she known some of the things that we've later learned, I don't believe this mother would have left that child with him one split second. But a lot of what was going on, she didn't know.
Your other children are no longer in your care. Do you think that's fair to you?
No.
Are you able to talk to them?
No.
Can't even visit them? Do your other children know that Maleah is missing?
I don't know.
They're staying with other family members, correct?
Yes.
And you're not allowed to visit them?
I can't talk about this. This is all
Yeah, this
CPS
is CPS
related.
stuff,
I don't,
right.
please, I don't
Yeah,
want to talk
this is-
about that.
Yeah. But she's had no contact.
All that is CPS
Yeah,
related.
she's had no contact.
Just a couple more questions. Volunteers have been out looking for your daughter. It doesn't look good. They've come up with nothing. Have you accepted the possibility that Maleah is no longer alive?
Let's move on to the next question.
I know it's tough, but that is something you have to live with every day. I'm sure you've thought about this.
I have thought about it. I don't want to accept it.
You don't want to accept it. I think every parent in America would agree with you. We all hope that she is found and that she's okay. But she may not be.
She may not.
What's next for you?
I haven't thought about it.
Are you working? Are you able to work? Are you
You know, everything for her right now is just stuck on where's Maleah. You know, it's kind of hard to talk about where you go from here when she's yet to have closure about where's Maleah. And until she gets that closure, in her life, in her mind, in her heart, about what actually happened to her daughter and where her daughter is, there's never really closure. I think the only thing she can do at that point is survive. And that's what she's doing right now, just surviving, hoping to get some answers about where Maleah is.
Brittany, I thank you for your time.